Clipper Audio presents an unabridged recording of Why Does E equal MC², and Why Should We Care? By Brian Cox and Jeff Forshaw, narrated by Jeff Forshaw.
Preface. Our aim in this book is to describe Einstein's theory of space and time in the simplest way we can, while at the same time revealing its profound beauty. Ultimately, this will allow us to arrive at his famous equation, E equals MC², using mathematics no more complicated than Pythagoras' theorem. And don't worry if you can't remember Pythagoras, because we will describe that as well. Equally important, we want every listener who finishes this little book to see how modern physicists think about nature and build theories that become profoundly useful and ultimately change our lives. By building a model of space and time, Einstein paved the way for an understanding of how stars shine, uncovered the deep reason why electric motors and generators work, and ultimately laid the foundation on which all of modern physics rests. This book is also intended to be provocative and challenging. The physics itself is not at issue. Einstein's theories are very well established and backed up by a great deal of experimental evidence, as we shall discover as the book unfolds. In due course, it is very important to emphasize, Einstein may be forced to give way to an even more accurate picture of nature. In science, there are no universal truths, just views of the world that have yet to be shown to be false. All we can say for certain is that, for now, Einstein's theory works. Instead, the provocation lies in the way the science challenges us to think about the world around us. Scientist or not, each of us has intuition, and we all infer things about the world from our everyday experiences. If we subject our observations to the cold and precise light of the scientific method, however, we often discover that nature confounds our intuition. As this book unfolds, we will discover that when things whiz about at high speeds, common sense notions regarding space and time are dashed and replaced by something entirely new, unexpected, and elegant. The lesson is a salutary and humbling one, and it leaves many scientists with a sense of awe. The universe is much richer than our everyday experiences would have us believe. Perhaps most wonderful of all is the fact that the new physics, for all its richness, is filled with a breathtaking mathematical elegance. Difficult as it may sometimes seem, science at its heart is not a complicated discipline. One might venture to say that it is an attempt at removing our innate prejudices in order to observe the world as objectively as possible. It may be more or less successful in that goal, but few can doubt its success in teaching us how the universe works.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?